Yes, hello to you lovely people out there. Welcome back to another podcast, Father and Son Football Podcast. But I'm here alone. Only the father is here, the son is not here today. So I'm here, I'm doing this on my own. And something caught my attention. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm gonna be rambling all by myself. Yes. So my name is Kof. If you're not aware, I'm the father. The son Caleb is not here with me. All right. What do I want to say? It's all about Mo Salah, Liverpool player. We all know about Mo Salah. Every football fan out there, even some people who are not football fans, they know who Mo Salah is. And Liverpool played today. They played Leeds United, and they drew 3-3. Yeah, Liverpool was leading 2 goals ahead, and they drew. It ended 3-3. Well, Salah was on the bench throughout the game. He watched the game from the sideline. All right. So after the game, Salah dropped a bombshell. And that's what I want to talk about. All right. So this is what he said. These are his own words. Yeah. He said, someone wants me out of Liverpool. Someone wants me out of Liverpool. And he admitted that his relationship with the head coach, Arne Slot, has broken down. So this was Salah said post-match interview. That's what I want to talk about. And what do you think? Do you really think someone wants Salah out? Should he not be taking personal responsibility himself? Should he not look in the mirror and say, well, I can understand what the manager is doing. I've not been very good this season. So I accept what he's doing. Should he not just look at himself and think like that? Well, let's look at a few things. Yeah, let's look at a few things here. Last season, Salah scored 29 goals for Liverpool. He was the highest goal scorer in the Premier League last season. 29 goals, 18 assists. He won Premier League Golden Boot Award. Isaac, who is now Liverpool player, was playing for Newcastle last season. He came second. So that's how good Salah was last season. All right. He's now 32 years old. He signed new 2-year contract that will take him to at least 2027. And this season, Premier League, 15 games played. He scored 4 goals, 2 assists. He played about 12 or 13 matches this season. So clearly, he's not been good enough. So why does he think someone wants to throw him under the bus? Or someone wants to force him out of Liverpool? That's what I do not understand at all. I don't understand it. He should know by now that Arne Slot is under huge pressure. Liverpool Football Club haven't spent about £500 million to buy players, and things are not working out. Arne Slot is under huge pressure, and he needs to take very big decisions. He should not be looking at people's price tags. He should not be looking at what happened last season. Who was good last season? No, we're talking about this season. That's what he should be looking at. So if Mo Salah was in the Liverpool manager's shoes, what would he be doing? Playing a player who is not doing well? Playing a player who is not scoring? Bang average this season? No, no, no. He will not be doing that. The manager has to take some big decisions, and that's what he's doing. Today's game, today's Saturday's game, when they were playing Leeds, He put Isaac on the bench. He was on the bench. Isaac came on very late in the game, and Liverpool was leading, was winning before Isaac came on. Ekitike scored 2 goals. I think it was 3-2. Liverpool was winning 3-2 before they took off Ekitike and brought on Isaac. Why is he playing Isaac? That's one thing I don't understand as well. Is it because he's the British record signing, £125 million? It does not matter. If a player is not doing well, it doesn't matter how much you bought him. Everybody can see he's not doing well. You play people you think can win the game for you. That's one mistake Arne Slot made today as well. But to put Salah on the bench, he's right to do that. I don't know why Salah is complaining. Yeah, I don't know why Salah is complaining. Well, the manager was interviewed after the game and said, well, what do you make of this? You put Salah on the bench and blah, blah, blah. And Arne Slot said, yeah, we have to accept the difficult situations we are now. And he is making decisions based on the situations the football club find themselves in right now. And he's right. And his law is right. This is a difficult situation in which we are. We are not winning games. How can we turn the corner? Okay, I need to put that on bench. I need to put that player on bench. I need to play this one and get some results. That's what he's doing. So he's making decisions based on what the current situation in Liverpool Football Club is right now. And the current situation is that they're not doing well. Well, we might say that they lost a lot of players who were very, very good for Liverpool last season. Elliott is not there. Nunes is gone. He is the one that comes on and get a winner for Liverpool sometimes last season. He's not there anymore. Kwanzaa is not there. Diaz went to Liverpool. Very, very good player for Liverpool last season. Trent gone to Real Madrid. Another good player. Sadly, we lost Jota, another forward who scored many, many goals. So all these players are not there this season. And Arne Slot, I don't know why he let a player like Diaz go. Trent, well, it was definite he was going to go. Nunes, Kwanzaa, and even Nunes, some of the fans turned on him later on in the season, and he himself wanted to go. So all these players are not there. Well, Arne Slot is trying to form his own team, and he signed all these players. What's that guy's name? What is his name? Jeremy. Yeah, he brought Jeremy in. He brought this Bournemouth player in as well on the wings. It's not working. Frimpong, yeah, he brought Frimpong in. And Waits from is not working. Ekitike is the only one out of all the signings. Ekitike is the only one that looks like he's doing something. So it's been disaster for Liverpool this season. But I don't know how they can come from 7 games straight. They won 7 games straight at the beginning of the season when everybody was saying Liverpool has run away with the title. 7 games straight, beginning of the season. And then hell broke loose. And then they started losing. I don't know what happened. But I think they are missing all these players that are not there this season. And then the fact that Salah is not doing well. And the fact that the signings like Isaac and Wirtz, these are the 2 players he think he could have strengthened the attack for Liverpool so they can score more goals and build on what they achieved last year. They won the Premier League last year. So I think in Arne Slot's head or Liverpool Football Club, I think their target is, okay, let's go for the Champions League this season. So let's strengthen the attack. Let's bring in Isaac. Let's bring in Words. Let's bring in Eketike. But I'm afraid it's a disaster. It's a disaster. I don't know how they're going to turn the corner, to be honest. Arne Slot knows the problem. He knows that they cannot defend against set pieces. He knows the problem. He knows what the problem is. But he doesn't know the solution. That is the issue here. He doesn't know the solution. And he doesn't know how he's going to get out of this. The only thing he can do is someone is not performing. I'm sorry, you have to sit on the bench. You have to watch from the sideline. Hmm? That's all he can do. Ekitike is the only one pulling his weight this season. So I don't know what Salah is talking about. Well, the next game for Liverpool, I think they are playing Brighton. That'll be Liverpool's next game. And after that, it's going to be African Cup of Nations. And Salah will be going there for a month or so. And that will take him to into January. And I don't know. January transfer is coming around. Someone said, but who is going to pay his wages? He's on huge wages. I can put my finger on his wages. I don't know how much. All I know is, yes, he's taking some top dollar. Big one. And someone said, who is going to afford that? Well, I'll tell you who is going to afford that. The Saudis. The Saudis can afford that. They can afford anything. And Salah fits perfectly into their program, the Saudis program. He's a Muslim, practicing Muslim, so that's a good place for him, for his lifestyle. Well, the Saudis are ready to give him top dollar. And his January transfer window open by the time African Cup of Nations is over. So the way I see things now, I think next week game will be the last one for Salah. And when January comes around, January transfer window comes around, in this current climate, the Saudis are watching. Salah is not happy. He's not playing. Well, the temptation to go there is even more now. So for me, Salah going to the Saudi, playing the Saudi league, is closer than we thought. It's very, very close. I do not see Salah playing in the Premier League in February next year. I don't see that. I don't know what you think, but I don't see that. If you think otherwise, leave your comments in the comment section, and I will respond to that. It's just been a disaster for Liverpool. Disaster. Disaster. I do not know how Anis Law is going to turn this round. I do not know. But if Isaac starts scoring and Eketike is already doing well, if he start doing better, if Liverpool backline start doing better, because Van Dijk has been poor this season. He's been poor this season. The Liverpool backline has been very poor this season. I don't think anybody will say no to what I'm saying. I mean, they've been holes everywhere. Van Dijk and Kanate at the back there. They've been holes everywhere. Even the last game, Liverpool lost because of Van Dijk. What's happening to the whole team? What's happening? Soboslai is the only person, heart on heart, you can say, yes, he is delivering the goods. Soboslai, he is the only one you can point and say, yeah, that guy, he's doing the business. Everyone else, now, bang average. Bang average. That's why the whole team is suffering. And the fact that Liverpool, Mo Salah is not getting the goals as well. It just, I mean, how can you go from how many goals? 29 goals last season I know it's early in the season. It's only 15 games played. It's 38 games. We've got a long way to go before the end of the season. I know that, but I mean, he's only got four now. How many goals is he gonna score for Liverpool this season? At this pace, hmm? At this pace, the way he's going, how many goals is he gonna score? It's early though. It's early. Yeah, can Liverpool turn the corner? Yes, they can. But each player on that pitch needs to do better than what they're doing now. They're losing and losing and drawing and losing. I've never seen Liverpool lose at home before like this season. I mean, how can you lose to PSV 4-1 at home? How can you lose to PSV 4-1 Champions League at home with all these players? There's no one who can defend that. Can you really defend these players? Why? And Arne Slot, for example, if Liverpool doesn't turn the corner, or I mean, that's why you're a manager in the first place. You don't earn top dollar for no reason. Liverpool Football Club is a big, big football club. If you are the manager, you've got to make big decisions. That's why he's been paid top dollar to make big decisions. So he has to find solution to all these problems. If he can't turn the corner, his job is on the line. Come the end of the season, Liverpool as a football club, they will have a look at his performance for the season and said, well, we don't think you are the manager to move us forward. He might have won the Premier League last season, but a lot of people will also argue that that is Klopp's team. And that's true. No one can deny that. He came straight into a football club that's got ready-made players. Agency took those players and won the Premier League. That's all he did. And all those players are Klopp's players, Klopp's team. He used that team to win the Premier League. Okay, now all the players I mentioned that they're not there now, they were all in the team last season. That's Klopp's team. Okay, he let those players go. Now he's getting his own players, spending huge sums of money buying players who can't deliver. So his job is on the line as we speak. If he can't turn this round, come the end of the season, he will be gone. He will be gone. And then that will tell everyone the kind of manager he is because he's got his own team and he doesn't know how to use them. I think this is what I think. Let me break this down. This is what I think. I think he doesn't know for other positions, the back line, the midfield, the wings. I think he knows who he's playing. But the attackers. He's got Isaac, Ekitike, Words. I think he's spoiled for choice. I think he doesn't know who to pick. He doesn't know who to pick to do the business. So I think that is his problem. That is his problem. He needs to work on that. But as it is now, everybody can see clearly that Isaac is not performing, and Jeremy I don't know. It looks like he's injured now. Words not performing. So Ekitike is the only one doing well as it is now. So that is one. I don't know what he's gonna do with the other players. You cannot play. Sorry about that. You cannot play 15 games. Isaac, for example, out of the 15 games, he played 8 this season. He's been injured for a while. Everyone knows that. So out of the 15 games, he played 8 games. He scored 1 goal. 1 goal for British record signing. £125 million. With a straight face, can you defend that? Is that good enough? One goal in 8 games. And they say you are number 9. Yeah? Fox in the box. Let's get proper number 9 to bang in the goals. One goal in 8 games. That's not good enough. Ketike is the only one doing something. So if Anslot, people say it's Annie Slot, whatever it is. If Annie Slot really wants to do something, I think he should stick to Ketike more. He should stick to Ketike more. But he's worried about the price tag on Isaac as well. Because he asked for the money. Let us not forget. He's the one that asked for the money. I want money to buy players. I want money to buy that player. Isaac, I want money to buy that player. Words. He's the one that asked for the money. So if the players can deliver, yeah, he's got his neck on the line as well. His job on the line as well. So sometimes he thinks like the fans might be shouting, how can you buy a player that amount they put him on the bench? But for me, if you're a manager, yes, the price tag is big, but if the player cannot perform, then he has to start from the bench. And it's up to the player to work on his game, training, and everything else, and earn his place in the team. It's not given. You have to earn your place in the team. That's what it is. So I go back to Mo Salah. That's what is happening now. If he thinks someone is trying to force him out of Liverpool, I don't think so. I think he should look at himself in the mirror, look himself in the mirror, and ask one question. Am I really performing well this season? And I think he knows the answer himself. He knows the answer. No, Salah, if you are listening, I don't know if you listen to this program, but if you are listening, no one is trying to force you out of Liverpool. Okay? If you step up your performance, you will be in that team week in, week out. That's it. Every manager wants a player that can play and win games for the team. Every manager wants that. So there's no manager, I don't know any manager out there who say, okay, that player is a very good player. He's the one who can win the game for us, but I'm going to stick him on the bench. I've never seen any manager like that. So, Salah, if you step up your game, you'll be in that team week in, week out. That's all you have to do. Stop all this nonsense. Someone's trying. If you want to go to Saudi, just go. If you want to go to Saudi after the African Cup of Nations, go. I think you are trying to jump the ship. That's what I think you are doing. You want to bring all these things in the media before before you go, because you know that, well, let me put something out there so that if uh, when it comes to January transfer window and after the African Cup and the Saudis come for me, then I can say, yeah, I told you so, that someone is trying to force me out. I am not happy. No, Salah, you know what you are doing. You are not performing. Simple as that. That's why you're on the bench. No one is trying to force you out. If this is your game plan, then okay, let me put this in the media before I go to the African Cup of Nations. Then after that, I'll go to Saudi. Look, people know your game plan. If that's your game plan, people already know what you are doing. Okay? So that's all I have to say about Salah. It's interesting because when I didn't watch the game today, but I know he was on the bench because I listened to the commentary and Salah was on the bench. And I thought, right. And then when I heard Liverpool winning 2-0, who scored the goal? Ekitike. I said, all right. If Liverpool wins this game today with Ekitike, Salah will sit on the bench even more. That's what I said to my son. And He took out Ekitike and brought in Isaac last minute. But Salah didn't play. So Liverpool didn't lose the game, but they didn't win either. Yeah, that's what is going on. So if you enjoy our content, Father and Son Football Podcast, if you enjoy our content, then by all means, like and subscribe. We've got amazing content for you. We've got one coming out on Manchester United, one coming out on the World Cup draw. Yes, we talk about that. So, yes, go ahead and subscribe. Why not? Subscribe. It's free content. All we want is for you lot to subscribe. Like, subscribe, and share. That's all we want. So thank you all very much. And until next time, bye for now. Thank you.